Okay, I'm not gonna use oil
Yeah.
on the face, okay? So, and that's one thing with oil, obviously once I've done that face massage, it's gonna be a lot more difficult to come back because my hands are gonna be all oily.
That's tender. Really tender.
Pressure okay, or is it too much?
It's just, it's all right.
How's that, better?
Yeah.
Let's get some oil happening. So when we're doing oil massage, especially if it's cold, we just want to expose the leg or the arm that we're working on. We've got a nice blend of coconut, rose, lemon myrtle, and lavender. So especially with coconut oil, but with any oil, when you're applying it, you want to bring it to body temperature before you apply it, okay? So it's not nice to put cold oil onto a person. So you just warm it up in your hands like that. And then we can spread it around her leg. And we can start to work. Still up actually various bands, you know, we're just getting those bands. This, having oil, as well as obviously the benefits of the oil, that it's going into the skin and into the blood, we can then work up bands. Without oil, we're going to be like holding the skin and moving it across the band, but with oil, we can do moves like this. How's that pressure? Is that okay? And it is generally focused more on the big muscles of the body. Note to self, I think this table is a bit broad. So therefore I'll sit down. We can use different parts of our hands, so we could use our thumbs and do like crossing over while moving up. We could just go straight up. We could use the side of our hand. We can even use our knuckles. And on big people, we can even use our forearms. So I probably wouldn't so much on her because she's quite a lot smaller. On her, I would tend to use more thumbs. And we can come down from here. We can work across the feet, and we can still do certain techniques that we can do without oil. We can't obviously use a chopstick with oil. Oily hands and chopsticks don't go well together, so you would generally have done the detail of the toes before you apply oil. Oil is better for big muscles, but we can definitely still get into here. You can hold certain pressure points with oil. So we can still do the foot as such, but with toes you can see we can do a little bit, but not a lot. Some sliding moves. You can, work here, but very hard to get this important area with oil, okay? I mean, you could do things like that with your nail or the side of the tip of your finger, and you can work in through here. The benefit, one area I do find oil better than no oil is the top of the foot. So working through like this on all these tendons is really nice with oil. Sometimes I even have even if I'm not doing an oil massage, I might use a cream through here or something, just to allow me to kind of cross over those tendons and come up into where the delta band's joining, the upper little toe band's joining up through here, and even that side leg band or the outer little toe. So we can work in through here, crossing over, coming up, right up into here. It's all quite nice. You can even use things like this where you roll, instead of using your thumb up here, you can guide it and use a knuckle. Same as you could use your elbow and guide it and roll it. This area can handle quite heavy pressure in most people. So again, we can use oil, come right up into here, and get right into there, okay? Obviously, you slip a little bit more with oil. So as I say, if you're wanting to be more precise, you don't want to bang into this bone here, so you could use your finger to guide you. And even come up here. Don't do hard pressure through here. Okay? So really nice across the top of the foot, even into here it's nice. Just rolling up through this area. This is a very interesting area, as we were looking at the other day when you guys were working on me, how much tension could be held in here as well. And it's not so easy to feel initially. Okay, well, certainly with oil we can, even if we can't feel it, we can work over it, and we're gonna rub over that tension. Okay, so definitely getting into there. How's the pressure? Good. Following that band up. As I say, we could change. I mean, you could even use your little finger. There's different ways, different techniques we can use. We can also lift the leg up and get right into all through here. And in behind, into that Achilles area. And up into the calf. Not too hard a pressure up into the calf.
That feels good.
But if you get the right pressure, it should feel good. And just caressing through, and you can kind of work like this as well. So I'm doing it from both sides. Thumb and fingers on the other side. And alternating and coming up that area. Again, it's just a nice way to get in there. Like I said, light to medium pressure in the calf muscle. Of course, you should have that ability to tune in to do the right pressure to suit the person. A lot of people are quite sensitive through here. So again, I'm working like that. Still good pressure?
Yeah, no more. That's
Yeah.
good.
And I can do the same on this side, so working through this area. Can work along here. This technique with oil is a good one too, where you double your fingers up to give them more strength. Otherwise, you get a lot of pressure on that joint there. So that just strengthens that. All right. This part of the calf muscle can handle more pressure than this part of the calf muscle as well, all right? So you can, as you come up into here, you just, again, lighten your pressure, but you can get right into here. Oops, sorry. Cross fiber it, or come up it. That whole Achilles area. All right. We can still do that technique I showed you of holding here and moving the knee with oil. You can usually get a pretty decent grip. But as I say, you can also do things like this one where and slide up through here. Okay, so variation on that technique I showed you yesterday. And in this way, we can work either this band that runs right beside the bone, and turning the leg this way helps us to avoid hitting that bone. Or we can do the upper little toe band here. So a delta band or upper little toe band. So the upper little toe band I can work like this. The delta band I can work like this. Like I say, or like this. Or like this on the other band. Right? I can also do obviously circular friction moves and things like that with my fingers, yeah? I can still do this move too, where we stretch the foot back and forth and hold that band here. And then I can even work it having the foot stretched like this and get deep into here. How does that feel, Angelina, through there?
Oh, I felt
Very
that the first time when you went
tight
over it.
there, yeah. You can actually see it sort of flicking over right there. Tight area. Okay. And then, we can work in where these bands are joining around the knee, so we could work right into here. Where the bands have become tendons, the muscle, and then follow that up into the belly of the muscles and the bands. I generally would go lighter through this part of the leg with oil massage or any type of massage because it's easier to bruise. But you can still work it, but again, more. How's that pressure? Okay. Again, we can use our fingers. We're still working on things like the big toe sacrum band through here, the big toe belly band up through here. Not that you want to be thinking about the names of bands while you're working on them. You want to just be present with what you're doing and just feel those bands. Doesn't matter what they're called. In fact, getting too caught up in what they're called will just take your awareness away from where you're working. Okay, we can then come back into the back of the leg. We could have the leg up like this, working in like this, or working across the top. So getting all those bands as they come in. Again, I was saying before that this can be a nice introduction too for people for Rainer massage that are used to oil massage. And then you might say to them, look, this is still really tight in here. We're going to have to work these toes next time, okay? Because she's still got some tension in here. So you'll find with oil massage, you'll come to a point where the muscles don't release anymore. And that's because they're anchored in here. And that's where then you would then bring them back and then convince them of the point that we need to do the detail of the toes. Okay? So, all right, let's do her other leg. So keep this leg then nice and warm.